It's 1971, and you're at a groovy guy contest. Then, you set your eyes on Jimmy Hughes. Jimmy Hughes would go on to win the contest and become a sought-after model during the early part of the 1970s before being entangled in rape and kidnapping charges that would land him in jail in 1974. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the short but fascinating modeling career of Jimmy Hughes, a golden age performer who achieved star status during the early to mid-70s before it all came crashing down amidst several sex crimes. This is Demystifying Gay Porn. My name is Ike Grande, and if you watch gay porn, I've definitely helped to get off. Before we continue, I want to remind you that you can help this channel and its original yet risque content by liking, clicking the subscribe button, or selecting the bell icon for notifications to see more content like this. And for all you podcast listeners, leave a review or rate it if you can. Thank you. Jimmy Hughes was born James Edward Hughes in Ventura, California on June 24, 1950. Hughes grew up a majority of his life near an Indian reservation at Fort Yuma. Hughes' father was a merchant marine who became a power plant engineer. Hughes grew up with his father and was a battered and unwanted child. Hughes went on to become a Little League All-Star and teenage athlete with a couple of juvenile delinquency charges. Hughes graduated high school in 1970 and moved to Los Angeles. Hughes entered into a popular contest run by Pat Rocco called Mr. Groovy Guy. Hughes won the contest, beating another golden age icon, Ken Sprague, otherwise known as Dakota. After winning the Groovy Guy contest, Hughes was approached to make gay film loops on both the East and West Coasts. Hughes has gone on to describe the difference in the experiences of making loops to features. For loops, there were no scripts, and you can do it in a variety of ways. His first feature gay erotic film was The Experiment, directed by Tom DeSimone for Jaguar Productions. For a film like The Experiment, Hughes remembers having to attend rehearsals. Hughes would follow that film with Ghost of a Chance, also for Jaguar Studios. While he appeared in these films, Hughes' sexuality was still questionable. Hughes had said that he would concentrate on what he was doing, and if he thought about anything, it was the money he would be getting paid for his work. For loops, Hughes would take home $300 to $500. For his next film, Greek Lightning, Hughes would make $1,000 for his starring role.
By the way, do you get down to this part of the woods often?
Normally, no. But I hate unfinished business. And as soon as I finish this case, I want to come back and finish what we started. You can bet your sweet ass on that.
After his gay erotic films, Hughes would have a lot to say about his experience and express regret, saying he only made loops in films for money by doing things on camera that he had done many times before. He would then go on to say gay pornography has done more harm than good by driving gay men more towards fantasy and away from the reality of loving relationships. Hughes felt the budding gay erotic film industry was not a credit to the movement. He would even go on to offer advice to young men, saying, "Don't get involved with these films. You have to live with it once you've made it for the rest of your life." On February 23, 1974, Jimmy Hughes was arrested and charged with gunpoint kidnapping, rape, and anal and oral copulation with as many as 9 women in the Van Nuys area of the city. 18 charges had already been filed against him, and police said there were more. On February 6, 1975, Jimmy Hughes was given 2 sentences of 5 years to life for rape at gunpoint with 2 women. Through plea bargaining, his original charges had been reduced to these 2 counts, to which he pled guilty. Jimmy Hughes had done all kinds of modeling and had been in 3 gay features and was one of the best known names and faces and physiques in the LA gay community. In 1981, While on parole for previous convictions, he was arrested and later convicted of several more rapes and sentenced to 89 years in prison. Hughes was up for parole as recent as July 2023, but it was denied with his next hearing in July 2026. You've been watching Demystifying Gay Porn. I am your host, Ike Grande. Demystifying Gay Porn is available wherever you get your podcasts, as well as YouTube. Demystifying Gay Porn is on X, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram. And if you like what you're watching or listening to and want to be a part of the creative process, head over to patreon.com/demystifyinggayporn, where you can help support this audiovisual podcast and YouTube channel, and I can continue making content like you've just enjoyed. Once again, this is Demystifying Gay Porn. My name is Ike Grande, and if you watch gay porn, I've definitely helped to get off. Cheers.